We are on our way to go see fireworks at a church.
I think those ribs want to stay out.
And I am a tomato because I stopped by my friend's house.
Don't you need the front?
No. And we sat in the garage and something that I don't know of in there got me. But we are going to sit in the car and watch the fireworks like we did last year. If the weather permits. It looks like something off a scary movie.
Well, I can't help it, okay?
That looks ominous. And I never got to do my sparkler because it started pouring.
You see smoke?
See, yes, I see smoke.
Very little.
If you want to do it, I can get you that down.
With your mask on, I think you'd be just fine.
As long as you're downwind, you need to have it facing that direction. Yes. That would be
So
fine.
she can stand there and hold it like this.
That way the wind blows the smoke with the direction. I don't know why.
Does that burn your hand?
No.
Not at all. Alright, see how everything goes off.
What do you want to talk about?
Mode. But over there, when we
Let's
passed
give the
by
people
today, it
something
wasn't
interesting.
low. So how would I know what's too
I got a
far or
raise.
not far enough?
3%.
I didn't know if you actually wanted to.
It's a raise. And I actually, right now I get paid as starting
To do
as a
whatever
very
you
like
feel
low
is
class
advanced,
position in
where
Very low class.
where we're gonna be.
I mean, it's
See ya.
the reason I applied for it is because I was management before for a catering company, and there was a lot of
don't know where
stress
that
and
is.
whatnot. And I just wanted something for stress free for a while. You know, it's a little part-time job. So I became a loader for Lowe's, and I actually started off getting
Where
paid
would
more
that be?
there hourly than I did as a manager at the catering business I was at. So now I got 3% plus that. So I mean,
And I'm all festive in my star shorts. Little girl section at Walmart.
Yeah, and she
Size 10, 12.
She didn't want the shorts when I brought them home to her.
No.
Said she would never wear them. And I said, one day you will.
Because they were ugly as sin when my mom brought them home.
Well, I knew it would be for 4th.
they
No,
were
no.
ugly as sin, but now
They
they're
still
not.
kind of are ugly as sin. But they fit the occasion. I'll wear them once a year.
You're gonna lose them one day. You're like, where's my ugly shorts at?
And they're cheap.
Yeah.
That's the perks of being able to fit in little kid sizes.
$100
I was like 83 pounds, I think, when she bought these.
I think the best deal I got on pants is like I actually bought me a pair of like dress slacks, and I went in there and I had Kohl's cash and I had like a discount, so they ended up giving me like $1 and change back. I'm proud of myself. I was like the bargain shopper.
We're waiting on the fireworks.
Boom Beach is life.
I have a migraine. I feel like I'm gonna vomit. It doesn't get dark until like 9 o'clock.
Like 8:30 or something like that. No,
But we
because
wouldn't have got a spot otherwise, not here.
Yeah. So we're just chilling.
an hour.
They said they were supposed to start at dusk. There was a man who walked by smoking.
With his little itty bitty baby that, I don't know, she was probably about 2 and a
I
half.
didn't see that part, but
Because he carried her when he went that way the first time, and then he ended up. She was walking on the way back.
Danae had her window open and the smoke blew in and
That's all
she
she
went
wrote.
into a huge reaction.
There's nothing like gunpowder, painkillers, and giggles. And cigarette smoke.
I don't know why she had her window open though.
She just wants to live, shy.
Well, I want to live just as much as the next guy.
That's why she don't put her window down.
But I mean, I get it. You've got to think about every move you make, and it sucks. Finally got some fireworks.
Elaine, you're alive this time.
It would have been better where we were up there on the hill. Hey, the
I like the
smoke's
little
going
swirly
down.
ones.
That's good.
This is Danae's second favorite holiday.
What's your first?
Christmas.
Christmas. I'd have to say mine's Halloween and birthdays.
Birthday's first for you.
But it's anybody's birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you too.
I still say that at least once a year.
I have a tree farm.
Had been extra reactive this week. And I don't know why. Yesterday was the best day. I thought yesterday was going to be really bad because of how much I pushed myself on the 4th of July. But I didn't drink any water orally for a couple of days because I had such bad pancreatitis, and that subsided. And so yesterday I did drink water, and it's made for a not so good day today. I'm very tremory. When my mast cells get set off, you kind of lose control of your muscles, and you'll get various types of tremors and dystonia, and it'll be difficult to walk and that sort of thing. Not drinking water for a couple days makes a world of difference, even if I did push myself the day before. But I like to drink a little bit to keep my stomach working. But my mast cells just really hate anything going into my stomach, and I do not understand. Even if it's just a couple sips, you swell all up in the whole shebang. But I can put it through my J-tube, and while I do still react, it doesn't take as small quantities for I can actually do like a larger quantity without even somewhat of the issues, and I'm not even making any sense. So, and my blood sugars have been in the low 70s and high 60s while connected to feeds. So as you can tell, my pancreas is being a pain in the you-know-what. And Benadryl doesn't fix that particular symptom, I guess because it's caused by a different mast cell mediator other than histamine. So it's kind of just something I have to deal with, and we have a glucagon pen if I crash to where I go unconscious, which isn't necessarily comforting, because I probably would end up reacting to the glucagon too. And what happens with my blood sugars is that, especially when I was eating orally, anytime I react to something, blood sugars would shoot up into the 200s and 300s, and then they would crash down within minutes, sometimes into the 40s, but usually the 50s and 60s. It was so frustrating, and I get the same response from J-tube feeds, just not quite as intense, and I tend to not shoot up as much. I'll just crash when I unhook. But for whatever reason, my pancreas is being an extra pain, and it's happening while I'm connected. In the past, they done labs, and it looks like I'm a type 1 diabetic, but I'm not. It's showing that I'm not producing insulin, yet I was having more low sugars than high. And then all of the other type 1 labs were also off. One time I wore a continuous glucose sensor, and when we were trying to determine what was going on, I was doing much better then, and I was able to eat some, and I was only doing like half feeds, but I had never had a full-blown reaction, but my symptoms were just kind of weird. And so it was showing like in the middle of the night where my blood sugars were over 200 and crashed onto 40, and the endocrinologist was asking what in the world I was doing if I was up drinking a beer, because he had never seen such. The doctor had just attributed it to wacky mast cells because nothing is necessarily consistent, and that tends to be what mast cells do.